Hello and welcome back to Half Baked. We got Vega, Turkey Tom, Nick Diorio, and your host, the new Keemstar, Willie Mac.
Oh.
New host of Drama Alert. Willie, how does it feel to be the new number one on the show?
And I knew I was going to monopolize the news market eventually. I just didn't think it would happen so fast. It all happened in like a week.
Right.
Everyone quit the tea community.
Dude, this fucker just goes on other people's shows and pretends he's the host every fucking time.
I've just turned into like a massive hooker of commentary.
You know what's crazy that you say that? I was actually thinking in the middle of your intro, I was like, oh, I had a whole intro plan for this one where I introduced myself, Nick, and Willie Mac as a host of the Half Baked Podcast, and also Tom showed up. Because if you remember, Willie, the original plan was to do WillyMacShow.
Oh,
because
I
of
forgot
our VC
about
calls.
this.
They were like crazy heated, and somehow at the end of it, we just all started laughing.
No, that was supposed to be the original Half Baked. The problem is between you, me, and Nick at that time, not a single one of us had a consistent upload schedule, so that podcast would literally never happen.
Some of us still don't.
So now just Willie does, yeah.
I'm the only one now.
Yeah.
Was that with Clown too? Or
No, so it was initially going to be me, I guess I can talk about this, me, Clown, and Tommy C. We're going to be starting a podcast in like early January. And then that one fell through. And then me and Vega got to talking. The conversations with Willie around Content Nuke were fucking electric.
Yeah.
If that was the podcast, it would have been literally like the way it was like Clown and Keem. It literally would have been me versus Willie every episode with Vega like guys.
It would have been really fucking good, honestly.
So that was the original direction, and then Sloppy Thirds Turkey Tom over here, the biggest YouTuber in the call, came in and filled up the spot.
No, actually, wasn't it that you and Tom were setting up a podcast, and then somehow
I dragged Vega back into it. That's what happened. Tom, didn't you approach me?
Yeah, so I approached you because I wanted to do a podcast, and you were kind of shaky on it at first. You were like, yeah, maybe. We kept talking about it. Eventually, you kind of came around to the idea, and we were thinking of a third host. I thought I suggested Vega. Maybe I didn't. Maybe you did. But I remember you being like, Vega would be perfect for it because he's kind of like a more neutral party.
Vega's a great balance for the show.
He's a good, like, straight man, I think, to all the, like, madness.
Yeah, to all the fingernail painting in the group, he's a good straight man.
Fingernail painting and finger licking from you in the McDonald's drive-thru. So, yeah.
Zinger.
Exactly. Zing! But yeah, so it was good to, I think we made a good cast here. And here we are. How many episodes in? Like 24?
This is 24. Willie, welcome to the 24th episode.
Yeah, I feel like since you made it past like 11, I feel like you guys have really cemented
Is this
yourself.
more than the original Hot Wet Soup? I think the original Hot Wet Soup was like 23 or 21 or something like that.
Was that it? It only went to 21?
Well, yeah, because some stuff happened, and a friend of ours was treated unjustly.
Really? What happened?
Some shit about a Minecraft thing, hand in the cookie jar, sex mod kind of
He
thing.
died and was reincarnated as Bigby.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Zaptai the Wise? It's not a story the Jedi will tell you.
Oh, I love that meme.
Well, according to Wikitubia, I believe Turkey Tom brought him back from the dead. And
I
saved
fucking
him.
rewrote it. It was like 2 a.m.
Dude,
I think I was drunk. I fucking rewrote the entry.
That's the funniest thing when you said that. I was laughing so hard.
The other day, I tweeted about how like inaccurate their like page on Dream was because their page on Dream had claimed that I like accused Dream of saying the N-word, but it said Twitter user Zaptai accused Dream of saying the N-word, which did not happen. So I like made like a tweet about it, just making fun of it, and all of a sudden I get all these spurgs in my replies like, "Well, you could have fixed it, you know. I'm a Wikitubia mod, and if you want, you can make an account and fix it." It's like, motherfucker, it's not my responsibility to fix your dog shit website full of like inaccuracies.
Dude, I go into mine. I think my whole thing was like, I harassed Shiloh. Like, nobody wanted to write anything else about me. Out of all the dramas I've been in, it's like, this guy harassed Shiloh.
I want to know if I got a Wikitubia. I want to go ahead and change my Wikitubia page and just fill it with like the most gangster lies ever, dude. Just be like, I came from the Dream SMP server. Me and PewDiePie were best friends back in the day. There's proof. There's a Twitter video.
He radicalized Xander Hall.
Yeah. Like I could literally, you could write anything. I didn't know.
Yeah,
you
you can.
Change that.
You were involved in the undercover investigation that put down Chris Chan.
Hell yeah.
I caught the serial killer John Swan.
Yeah.
Like I could literally frame
You
anything.
just be the guy, yeah. I think mine just says Half Baked Podcast, and that's it.
Honestly, I think Nick should just be that one quote that he sent to like Bunty King about like buying a computer. From,
Yeah,
like,
that's
some money off
it.
it.
that one fucking quote.
Yeah, do you guys know someone made an IMDb for me?
Oh, really?
Really?
They have to pay to do that. That's money.
Because I was on the State of the YouTube podcast, so I'm on there credited for IMDb.
Oh my god, bro.
Nice.
I don't have to pay money for that shit either.
How funny is that?
Well, in topics today, I guess I hadn't really thought of this before the show, but Bunty is in the news a little bit, I guess, right?
Is he
Did we say
really?
that?
Yeah, Kanye was on Drama Alert.
Why?
Yeah, man. He's on the Tom Dark and Willie Mac channels. He's on Drama
Oh
Alert.
my, I hate you. I hate you.
What do you mean? You wanted that
The
video.
thing is, like, it's always going to be my fault now from now on. Like, you guys could do it all yourselves, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah, there goes Nick again, harassing the shit out
I mean,
of
it's
him.
not your fault. Like, I was gonna do it anyway. I just
Did
told
you see
about
Justin Wang wrote "gobble gobble turkey Tom" in a completely different context, and Bunty found the tweet and said "lol."
Yeah, no, I think it's 100% your fault. I definitely would have never talked about him if you didn't bully that guy in the first place. So at the end of the day, it all does come back to Nick being a bully.
That's my own personal lol cow. Okay.
I mean, it's not even that. Like, I think you're forgetting that time that we got in Discord call with Nick about a week ago, and he threatened to expose us for some heinous actions.
Yeah, he has my nudes, so
Yeah.
I had to come out and shit talk Bunty.
To be honest, with how aggressive I've been recently, I don't even know if that's a lie.
Was this heinous action related to some kind of like violent thumbnail?
Yeah.
Like just out of curiosity.
I believe it was something about being some kind of hamburglar. I can't remember.
Dude,
Exactly.
all right, I'm tired. You want to bring back the fucking argument that spawned this podcast? Okay, dude, fucking Gokunaru's video
We all-
got deleted for a plunger, and then Ethan Klein uploaded a thumbnail where he killed
This is the
Keemstar
dumbest
with the
argument.
The
biggest
dumbest.
weapon, the greatest weapon known to mankind.
Yeah,
he
it
literally
is.
atomized part of Keem's fucking face.
Right,
so if
right.
we're going for creator on creator harassment for fucking stabbing somebody with a plunger in the face,
Very
I don't
dangerous.
know. Maybe a fucking nuclear weapon is also probably something that should be off limits, quote unquote, if we're gonna go make this a universal fucking thing.
You see how Nick he sticks to that stride of just like screaming passionately about something when it's just a Photoshop thumbnail about the video.
Well, there is a lot of inconsistency. Like, I've been thinking about the whole harassment policy recently, right? You guys are familiar with the channel Poncho, probably.
Yeah, we're recently cool again, so let's see if that changes after this conversation.
Anyway, he's got 1.3 million subs, and
Oh,
he
wow.
blew up off of making videos off of the vegan teacher, right?
Like off of her, like he made the videos from her stomach.
Exactly, yeah. So he
Nice.
actually recorded himself fucking her, and then he
subscribed.
filmed it. No, okay. So basically, he did like videos making fun of the vegan teacher. Like, literally, go to his channel. Like, the top like 30 videos are all vegan teacher.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're gonna say, and you're 100% right.
It's so frustrating.
unless,
Yeah,
unless in case you're disagreeing with me, in which case you're entirely wrong. But we'll find out.
no, it's so frustrating. Look at Ethan Klein's channel. How many times has he talked about Keemstar? It seems like it's every week there's a new clip at least.
No, look at Ethan Klein's channel and look how much he's talked about Keemstar. Look at Def Noodle's channel and look at how much he's talked about Keemstar. Look at Def Noodle's channel and look how much he's talked about James Charles. Look at all these YouTubers, but then Tipster posts 3 videos on Suzy Liu and got stripped of his monetization. Where is the consistency?
You guys are being dumb about it. You guys are being so fucking dumb about this shit. You guys think it's like, oh, you know, where's the consistency? YouTube's being bad. No, dude, YouTube's rules are there as like a guise for like, look, guys, we have rules. We do treat people fairly.
I know, but it's fucking annoying. Why can't we complain about it?
Really what it is if YouTube doesn't like you, they will always find a reason to ban you, and they don't have to really give a reason.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree, and I'm not even Mr. Consistency, but I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna sit here and like grandstand and be like, you know, Tipster probably should have made a few less videos on Suzy Liu, okay? Obviously, he should have known that policy is that way, or, oh my god, how dare Gokunaru try to fucking censor his stupid skit that shouldn't have been in the video into a plunger.
Gokunaru made one video, okay? People with his take need to jump in the bathtub with a fucking hair dryer.
Alright, he made a few
I am
more
so
after
I am
that
s-
before
I am
that was
so fucking
re-released.
sick of this argument of like harassment on YouTube. Fuck William Osmond. Fuck all these fags. I'm sick of them complaining. It's just so annoying the way that, you know, these companies are pushing shit like this with the whole harassment policy. I know we've all been feeling it for a while. Obviously, I think people will like, at this point, it's kind of a meme, I think, that I talk about the Leafy thing so much, but to this day, I'm still, you know, butthurt, ass mad, cringing and coping about
I
it.
am too. I'm the biggest Leafy fan ever. I just think the policies I've always thought are completely fraudulent. There's no policy.
Listen, dude, I like a loose TOS. I don't like a hard TOS. I think that this is much better for the vast 99% of people who aren't unjustly fucked by the system. Because realistically, if articles could point to like exact documented things that you fucked up, they absolutely will. And then if YouTube actually has to ban people because of that, that's a really shitty fucking system. I think the alternative is bad, but like it does suck on the fucking 1% of people who just get royally destroyed by YouTube for no reason.
Well, who the people that they want to ban? Controversial people. So people with controversial opinions. So I think it does suck balls, dude. I don't think it could necessarily necessarily. The only way it gets worse is if they tighten what's already they consider to be controversial.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, like, it is better this way than them like being consistent about the rules, because I mean, if they're consistent, then we're all fucked.
They're consistently going to be something that we don't like.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like, oh, I wish they would just make the rules clearer. Do you think you're going to like the clear rules, or do you think that you like the vague ones now?
What I actually wish they would do is that there just aren't rules, but we're not going to get that, unfortunately, in the day and age.
Well, if you want to do that, you can go to Cozy TV.
No, fuck off.
We will eventually, Tom. The fact is, like, laws get made really slowly, and like the thing already has to be a big enough problem for any action to be taken. So I think at some point you will see people make the argument that social media is just an extension of the public square, and you shouldn't be able to ban people.
It's already been made. It's already been made in like Congress and stuff. I don't follow it super closely.
It really hasn't, though, been taken that seriously, because there's bigger problems at the moment that people think are more important.
There's laws that state that politicians like can't block people because this is considered a public square, isn't it?
It's happening, but it's not happening fast enough for me.
Yeah.
It'll be slow.
Zuckerberg has been in like Senate hearings having to address the issue of like basically Facebook being like a public utility.
Oh, really?
And it's fucking Facebook. It's like the worst one. It's like, I don't want to use that shit site. Fuck.
Look, dude, I'd like to talk about legalese for like the end of time, but did anybody see that video of that girl urinating on the dude's face at the concert?
No,
I didn't.
I did. Yeah.
Whoa!
Tell me
It
all
was
about
fucked.
it, baby.
Dude, Justin Wang like tweeted last night, you guys are already the piss band or something. I don't know if they were streaming or something, maybe Tom knows, but apparently this woman who runs a band or whatever, who's apparently normal and the guy's apparently normal, she's like, I'll fucking piss on one of you. And then the guy's like, oh really? I dare you. So he got up on stage and she fucking steamed him, dude. Like tons of piss. Like fucking, it wasn't a golden shower, it was a golden torrential downpour.
No, it was ridiculous. Yeah, it's a disgusting
Kinda
video.
gangster, though.
Basically, they were just like live at the show, and they invited this guy up on stage, and they fucking pissed on his face.
That's fucking disgusting. What the fuck?
And the band people didn't flinch. The security guard's just like, oh, it's happening again.
Is it the normal show?
Honestly, if you're a security guard, you're like, I'm not dealing with this.
I mean, how do you deal with that?
You don't.
I was like shocked. It's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean, I don't know. It's not that surprising, I guess.
Dude, she just started pissing all over him. And then the guy got up and he was like really hyped about it.
If it's a good concert, hopefully he's mighty drunk.
No, it's even worse. It's the first day of a 4-day festival, and we don't even know if there's like showers or anything. That guy might smell like piss for 4 fucking days.
If day 1 is like that, can you imagine day 2 and 3? It's where's this place at?
yeah, you know
bro?
what? Honestly, there's still less casualties than your average Travis Scott concert. So. I mean, it could have been worse.
Well, how long is the stench of piss gonna last on the T channels that Willie's been shitting on?
Jesus.
How's
Oh
that been going?
boy. Yeah, tell us about the T arc that I skipped out on.
Oh, dude, everyone's unbranded themselves from T. T's no longer a thing. Everyone's like, I've never been a T channel.
Oh, they're starting to deny it? Oh, get the fuck out
They're
of here.
denying what ever being T channels. It's insane.
Dude, someone on my Twitter's like, they said T channels were like the OG drama channels, and they're like, nobody declares themselves as T. I'm like, dude, these people literally have T in their fucking usernames. What the fuck are
Yeah,
you
dude.
talking
What are they
about?
talking about?
The fact is, before I started that T channel series, it was like this great way to brand your channel, and everyone
Yeah.
was doing it. And
Discoverability.
Now it's a slur. It's a racial slur.
yeah, now
It's a
literally
racial slur for women, dude. It's a misogyny slur.
Do you know what's fun is like I'm just taking over as like I am the #1 T channel now, you know? I'm like I own this space now. It's me.
They've rebranded. That's how hard of an ass whooping they took. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
dude, do you know what's funny is I have all these T channels that are, because I'm kind of friendly with quite a few of them now. The
Right.
ones that are friendly with me, they like whisper in my ear all the time. They're like these big other T channels are like trying to figure out a way to get back at you.
Good
And they're
luck.
like, but the problem they're having is that their fans like you.
and
And I'm like, I'm untouchable. I'm untouchable.
Well, some of these people probably want to be in your good graces because they don't want to be next on the chopping block. You know?
Yeah.
They don't want to be the next like guy you.
That's
go
how
after.
YouTubers work, man. YouTubers like try to get cool with people who are like, look at fucking Nick's ass, dude.
Yeah.
He's probably got a
Dude.
shit ton of friends that don't want problems with him.
I hopped in a Dylan Burns stream yesterday or whatever. I was just chatting or whatever, and he like writes, "Hey Nick Dior." I didn't even know that guy knew who the fuck I was, dude. Ever since I got my little verified check mark, I've been like swinging my cock around on Twitch, and everyone's like, "Yo, Nick, what's going on?" I'm like, I guarantee you guys don't know me.
Yeah, that's
hello.
funny. It is kind of wild that you just showed up in that space. Everyone's like, whoa, who, like, all right, let's take him in.
Dude, I'm like so openly being a hypocrite about it too, because I was telling everyone to like delete their Twitch. I deleted my Twitch actually. I used to have the Nicholas_Diorio on Twitch, and I literally was like, dude, fuck this. This website's like shit. Everyone here is like a piece of shit. Like, I don't want to support this fucking company. I think you're shitty if you support this company.
And now
I
you're
was like
partnered.
urging Augie to delete his channel, and now I'm
Oh,
like,
you
guys,
piece of
big
shit.
Twitchosphere, dude.
Why would you do that?
Because he's an asshole, Willie. You know that.
Yeah, why would you do that? No, dude, the one thing I do kind of like with Twitch is they're a lot more clear with their rules than YouTube is.
Are they?
Yeah, but one of their rules, this is literally my argument. One of their rules is if you're accused of a crime, they'll just ban you.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's the problem.
Okay.
When we're talking about like, oh, they're much more clear with their rules. Yes, if you're accused of sexual assault, you can be banned.
Okay, so what you're saying, Willie, is that they're clear with the rules are just dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the rules are dog shit, but
So
I mean,
what
look,
would you rather have?
for the few of us that haven't been accused of sexual assault, the rest of the rules are like, all right, just don't say the N-word.
Don't knock it till you tried it. It seems to be getting more and more common.
Yeah, well, listen, dude. I think that if you're over like 100K and you have sex, period, you're in line, bro.
Looks like I'm in the clear.
I'm gonna run it right at 99K, and then we're stopping all operation.
Yeah, this shit starts.
Get me right up to the top, and then we freeze.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, that shit is so common now, man.
Oh god, it's really shitty. So what did you learn most? Like, Willie, you've never done a series that's lasted that long before, like in a row.
What I learned most? Well, dude, it's like a lot of those people think I'm like a genius, and I'm just like coming up with like all these schemes and shit.
Literally
it's like,
common
no,
sense.
dude, I'm an idiot. You guys are just dumber than me. It's like I managed to find the few people stupider than me, and here we are.
Hey.
I'm taking full.
built a
I got
career
C's
off
in
it.
high school, motherfucker, and you can't stop me.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I like your videos a lot, but it's not like you're dunking on like these intellectual Destiny types. It's literally just like bullying retards, you know?
No, honestly, I do feel like the intellectual people are almost easier to dunk on though, because they just
The
have
intellectual people are smart enough not to respond to you.
yeah, they'd like won't say anything. The T people like respond half the time.
But at least the T people will give you content and be really dumb about it.
Yeah, like what's amazing about the T people is they just spew so much bullshit onto their channel. They don't remember like that they contradict themselves. So when I accuse them of something and they're just like, I would never do that. These are how this is what I firmly believe. And then it's like you could play a whole montage of like times where they're just lying. It's like that's not true.
It feels like you're the normal cat that walked into an insane asylum, and the audience.
Big. I
that,
can't tell
like-
you how many times the couple of times I've been in calls with like a couple of these T channels,
Yeah.
and I've just had to like stop mid sentence and be like, "Am I surrounded by crazy people? Like,
Yeah.
what are you guys on about? This is insanity."
That's me
It's
on Twitter.
publicly known. I don't know how much you want to talk about it, but I know it's publicly known that you like spoke to Belle Aubrey.
Oh, you talked to her? I didn't know that.
Is there anything you can tell us about that?
I spoke to Belle and Repzilla with Tipster. Yeah.
What did you get out of that conversation?
Well, I got out of it like Repzilla, I think, is like a fairly normal dude, but his content I just think is like really lazy.
You think it's lazy, or is he playing people? No.
No, I literally do think he sees someone else make a popular video, and if that video gets a lot of traction, he goes, "What is the one thing I can add to this?" and then make the same video.
So do you think he just kind of like repeats the popular opinion because he feels it's safe?
Yes, I do. Yeah, and he tries to find one more thing.
So
Yeah.
he's fake.
Yeah,
So
and
he's
I think
fake.
That's my biggest problem with him. But other than that, I'm like fairly
So
certain.
wait,
like,
why do you think he can't own up to anything? Like, what's his issue with? I don't know. Maybe you don't share that opinion.
I mean, he has owned up though every time I've called him out.
He was very Weasley in that like debate thing you had.
Yeah, he lied right to my face and then admitted 3 minutes later to Bo Blacks that he lied to like my face.
Well, no, Willie's right, because in your latest video you said that you had to pull it out of him, but he finally did it.
I have to. Yeah, he makes it painful as hell, but I mean, he does eventually.
Okay, but I don't consider somebody who says something on Tommy's stream, goes back on what he said on Tommy's stream, and then after all of that is said and done, gets into a debate with me, lies to my face again, and then concedes.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't count.
Right? Like, I don't consider that.
Look,
like,
man, I get you, but at some point, all he can do eventually is apologize, right? So how much farther can I fucking shit on him?
Right.
I just feel like he's established that pattern of behavior as he goes around. Like, I don't know if you heard the clip. This fucking guy, this fucking, like, weirdo, is going around saying, like, if Nick wants to brag that he beat a guy who got, like, a fucking head injury in a
Oh
debate.
my
That's
god.
fucking hilarious.
Fuck out.
No, if I get in a car accident, I'll weaponize that too.
You tripping?
Is he saying that publicly or like in like DMs?
He said
to
that on
people?
stream, dude. Unprovoked. And he keeps talking about how we were, like, close friends. We weren't, don't. I just talked to him on a show a few times.
Is that like the one thing that has happened in his life? Just like getting hit in the head by like a Toyota Prius or
He
something?
got hit in the head by a Willie Mac truck, okay?
Look, all I'm saying is Repzilla, I think when he's off the camera and he's doing his own thing, I think he's a normal dude. He like can put on his pants, he can turn on and off the stove. He doesn't like lock himself out of his house all the time. Like he knows how to get in his car.
Is Belle different? Is Belle?
When I talk to Belle, dude, she is like a flat earther, like a straight up conspiracy theorist. I think Belle needs to put on a helmet before she walks down the stairs, dude.
Oh my god. This is like what Tommy would say about her.
Damn.
Well, Vega was saying she was crazy. He was like, look at her eyes.
Vega's like, she got the crazy eyes.
I know, I told you, motherfucker. All you gotta do is look at a woman's eyes and you'll see the crazy
I
eyes.
had no clue how crazy she was, though, until I talked to her.
All
Like,
you gotta do is talk to me, Willie. That's it.
if you remember, she uploaded that video where she said something along the lines of like, people are making videos on me to cover up Eugenia Cooney and like her big like pedo conspiracy and all this stuff, right?
Crazy.
And I'm like, how would she think that I'm involved in that? And then like we get her in the call and I go, Belle, so you think I'm like part of this like big cover up,
This pedo
like, and I'm
conspiracy?
like attacked you to like help hide stuff going on with Eugenia, and she goes, I never said that, and Repzilla goes, no, Belle, you did say that, and she goes, well, it's because you are.
What?
And I said, Belle, how could I have been part of a cover-up when the allegations happened the 8th of October or September, whatever month it was, and my video came out the 4th? And she goes,
You're racist.
I don't know. I just think you're involved. And I go, she's accusing me of like doing a cover up to a crime that hadn't happened yet.
She's accusing you of like trying to cover up a pedophile ring.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I've known about you for a long time, it's that you do love pedophiles.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
I mean,
shut
it's
the
just-
fuck up. That's not even
I mean,
funny.
historically speaking, he's defended Shadman. He's defended
No,
a
I
lot
have
of people
not.
like
I
that.
have
So
not.
we could have seen it coming. I remember when my Shadman video came out, you were like, Tom, I think you really went too hard on him. He's not that bad of a
Shut
guy.
the fuck up.
Dude, Shadman got arrested! Wait, Vega, do you know this?
What?
Shadman got arrested for assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
What that came out of the balloon?
Dude, Shadman is addicted to like painkillers and shit. He's like fucking got arrested for assault. Holy shit, dude. It's like the greatest time ever.
Who did he attack? Who did he assault?
I don't know, dude.
I don't want to give too much away about all that. I know a little more, not on the assault thing, but as far as
Oh, please tell me in private. I need to know all of it.
okay, I can tell you in private. The thing is, like, I want to keep it exclusive because I do plan to do like an update video about it.
Jesus,
because
you're not
it's
even
like-
doing it for the fucking kindness of your heart. You're doing it for your update video.
What a dick.
I respect
Exactly.
the hustle.
Hey guys, this guy's ruined his life. Here we go.
Dude, everybody else is like, oh, I probably shouldn't say anything. It would be pretty fucked up if I did. And you're just like, I'm going to save that for my next video.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I can give a little teaser about it. So basically, I had a bit of a theory behind the scenes that I was talking to some people about, because when the Shad video came out, it got a lot of attention. And I think the reason why it got a lot of attention is because it's the first video that comprehensively put together all of the fucked up shit that Shadman has done, right? Before that video, you had a lot of people defending him. After the video, you had no one publicly defending him. He was away from the internet on some commission work or something like that. He wasn't really public about what it was, but basically he was like, yeah, I'm working on this project for pay. It's outside of the internet, which leads me to believe two things. One, he either wasn't making a lot of money from, online stuff from his own like brand, or two, he saw it as like a good business opportunity, right? I think that opportunity has fallen through, and that's because of the fact that he's extremely unhinged on Twitter now, as far as like schizo posting and like posting pictures of his like bedroom, which looks like this weird like drug den full of like trash. People were speculating on Kiwi Farms that he was like addicted to heroin.
Oh, that would be
Eventually, yeah. So eventually, I got a DM from someone. I can't say who, and I'll give a little more insight to that. But they basically told me that they think he's more addicted to painkillers. But they were like, just keep saying heroin because it's funnier. But I think he's addicted to like opiates or something. But yeah, he's on like this mental downward spiral. He got kicked out of the place he was living.
Awesome.
I found some old tweets where his friends were talking about giving him some kind of wellness check. He had a falling out with one of his biggest offenders.
Fucking rip bozo. Jesus.
You're familiar with Friday Night Funkin', probably, like the weird Newgrounds dancing game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of his old pals are working on that now, which is kind of like a brand-friendly game, so a lot of them like don't really want to associate with him anymore.
Well, I mean, obviously, if you're working with a family-friendly game, you don't want to hang out with a guy who literally like draws pictures of little girls.
You don't want to hang out with a
Real-life
pedophile,
little
yeah.
girls,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, getting railed and shit. The fuck.
You think it would go without saying, but they did it for years. years.
Like, if I was on Nickelodeon, I wouldn't be like, Shad Man, I think you should come over and meet the executives. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But I've been like both publicly and privately, I've received word that like randomly in DMs, Shad will like bring me up and be like, fuck Turkey Tom, or like your videos are a lot better than Turkey Tom's. So I mean, he says it kind of jokingly, but you kind of get the impression that like, I'm on the brain a lot. So I basically think that my video caused some like material damage to his life.
Dude, that would be the best impact I've ever seen anybody have in this community. Like, I like to think that I did a good thing helping Zaptai, but if you like drove fucking Shadman to heroin, that might have actually trumped what I thought, so.
Well, credit to my co-writer, Bedhead Bernie, for helping me on that, doing some of the research. He did a really good job with that. Be sure to check out his channel.
He's good at writing.
He's really good at writing.
Willie, I want to know more about fucking Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Daphne from Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. What's her name? Crazy Eyes?
Oh, Belle Aubrey or Pastel
You can't
Belle.
tell me she don't look like Daphne from Scooby-Doo, though.
I guess I kind of see it now just because she's a ginger and she's really dumb. So, yeah, I do see the connections there.
Was Daphne schizo?
Yes.
All I'm saying is my conversation with her was just like, do you know the crazy people on Reddit that just like...
She sounded like an anti-Onision that you typically find on Reddit, right?
She's literally like the crazy people on Reddit where there has to be something there and it has to be more and it has to be bigger.
You didn't finish with the call. How did it end? Is my question. Was it her screaming at you, or was she just like, no, I know that she's paying you?
No, it ended with her just being like, with me being like, Belle, do you have any proof that this like predator person, right? Because the reason we were talking to her is like, there's a predator in Eugenia Cooney's server, or there was a victim.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the victim's accusing this other guy of doing anything. I go, Belle, is there any proof that this victim has ever messaged this guy? Like even just saying hi? Because believe it or not, like Eugenia doesn't want a predator running around her server.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, you know what? There is proof. And I go, okay, send me the proof. And she sends me a Discord message with all the names blurred out. And I go, Belle, what is this?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, well, the message is me and the victim talking. And I go, Belle, that's not even
Why
what
did
I...
she blur out her
that's not what
name?
One, I was like, Belle, why'd you blur out your own name? And two, this isn't even what anyone's asking for. She goes, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, do you have a message between the victim and the guy she's accusing, just so we know that's there? We need an evidence, we need something.
Yeah, you just can't ride out like that, yeah.
Because like Eugenia's a big person of, Eugenia wants proof. She's not just going to start banning people, right? She actually cares a lot. So, all right, she sends me another message and it's from Discord again. I'm like, okay. And I go, well, what is this? And she goes, these are people from my Discord talking to the victim. And I go, Belle, this isn't what I asked for. Like, do you actually have something there? Like, let us know. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to look through everything I have just to see see if there is anything.
And is she like acting as if she knows that like this isn't what you want? Or are you confident that she thought this is like what she needed to show you?
I think she thinks she has something, but when you look at it, she doesn't, like she's genuinely a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I think that's what Nick was trying to get at was fucking,
is she
does she
delusional,
believe
or
is that
Yes,
evidence?
She is. She's a
Oh.
fucking, you know how you talk to a flat earther, right? I had a friend who's a flat earther.
Yeah.
And he's a decent enough dude, but he just believes in the flat earth shit, right?
Yeah.
And anytime you try and be like, yo, there's like what do you think of this? Like, isn't this proof that it's not? They could always come up with an answer for why that isn't what it is. She's that person.
Wow, that's kind of sad.
She's like, you know what? Eugenia could do something more. Like, she could do something else in this situation. I go, Belle, what is the thing that she could do? And she's like, well, she can figure that out. I go, Belle, if you're in that position, what is the thing that she could do?
It's just beyond reason. She'll just find any way to like work around it.
Yeah, it's just beyond
It's
reason.
unfortunate that that's the case.
Yeah, it's just but beyond reason. She's a conspiracy theorist. That's the only way I could word it.
Yeah, but Tom, I think what he's saying though, correct me if I'm wrong though, like she's already there. She's already convinced that's enough for her. So there's no reason for her to continue, and she didn't see the reasoning behind continuing.
Yeah.
So for her, it's like, Willie, why don't you get it? And that's the genuine thing, because the question would be, does she believe what she's saying?
To her, everyone else in that call is the idiot.
Yeah, exactly. So what you were saying with like Repzilla, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a good dude apparently. I don't know him, right? But behind the scenes, he's apparently a normal guy.
He's a normal guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that. There's too big of a pattern of behavior across too many years for that guy to be a good
Look,
dude.
I don't know. I only know him about the two situations I covered, right?
Yeah.
But when I talk to him, he seems normal. He could follow like my train of thought. he understands what I'm saying. She cannot comprehend it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the difference there is that she's full blown. That's it. That's her mentality. Where him, he could be this guy that's normal, but he's doing anything and everything he can to stay relevant or to get that money, do whatever he can. Where her, she's actually like that.
Yeah, he's posting really lazy content. Yeah, that's all I think it is, man.
I did get that, like, it looked like fucking Repzilla's content is just, like, kind of similar to what Tom wanted to bring up in a little while with, like, this Pegasus situation. It looked like he kind of just picked off something and then, like, added a little bit to himself. And then when we turned around and said, why didn't you do the research? The research was Angelica Ols's video.
Yeah.
And Angelica Ols's video, the research for that was some fucking, like, crazy person on Twitter who made a tweet.
Yeah,
that,
great
like, got
source.
3,000 likes because, like, these people hoard this kind of shit.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
The T community is so self-referential that like there's actually like probably one or two people that actually like, you know, will like find information from like, let's say Reddit or Twitter or whatever and put that in their video, and the rest of the community just watches those videos and then takes that, right?
I don't have a problem with drama channels. I don't have a problem with T channels in concept. It's just like when all these big YouTubers make the this is harassment, drama channels are bad. Like I watched a YouTuber talk about drama channels recently about how they're like leeches and shit like that. And it's like, I don't think I'm a leech, but if they're just watching people like Angelica Ols and they're just watching people like Pastel Bell and they're just watching people like, I kind of understand where they're coming from and I almost sympathize with them. If people are willing to not, aren't willing to do the research and they're willing to make outrageous fucking statements, I think I would have a huge negative connotation of drama channel too if I was a huge successful fucking YouTuber.
And you know what? If you put it in the context of what Tom, Willie was saying before, right? Where they're all self-referential, you see the reaction from the people they're talking about and they're clueless, right? They're like, what the... If you see it in the context of these people are that phone game that plays out in real time with all these videos, and then Willie's asking a simple question, and then the question gets answered with some reference of some random DM from some Discord weirdo. It seems like it's fact to them, and then the big YouTubers are like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on, and that's how we get comments from like the Gabby Hanna video, remember? Where you see the comments and they're like, she's just pretending. She knows she's a horrible person, and you're just like, okay, well, where's all the stuff? And then they name all this shit, and you're like, what?
The only reason they think that is because of a video they watched, right? And that's it.
Exactly. So,
and that video they watched probably also sourced them on Twitter.
These are people who just watch a video and never question fucking anything, which is kind of sad.
I wonder if there's like a constant state of like crazy person who's on a semi-large account tweets crazy fucking rant. That rant gets stolen, not credited by like a T channel, and then the person who made that crazy rant doesn't realize it, and then they look back and go, I knew I was right.
They're like, what the hell? All these guys are saying what I've been saying the whole time.
The main reason why I really like that whole community is just because I go in there and I just pose the question where they say all this other shit and I just go, how? And then it just like completely collapses on itself. It's funny.
Everyone's just like, how? Code
and
blue,
everyone's just like,
code blue. We gotta suck.
Code red. It's literally that scene from SpongeBob where it's like all the SpongeBobs are running around trying to figure out like find the file. And do you know what's cool is like their fans for the most part are a lot of like older people, so it's like they will flip so hard on them. You know, I did not face a bunch of pushback through making any of those series.
Do you see that, Willie, where you have a bunch of older people that are riding that train, and then when you pose a question that would be in that vein of like adults, they would flip. It's like, why were you there in the first place, homie?
Well, it makes sense though. It's confirmation bias, right?
Right.
You hear somebody say something, you gain trust with them, and then when they say something, and then you look at this other YouTuber, he says something, you're like, well, everyone's saying the same thing. It must be true.
And it goes back to what Nick was saying, that there's just so much of that going on that you're not going to do the research. Well, you don't have to if you're an audience member, right? You're there to just watch the videos.
And like what they do, what the T channels do a lot of the times when there's a big video that comes out, they'll report on it right initially, and then the next video they make about that person, they'll just take that report and then list it as fact in the second time they report about it. So if somebody gets accused of like Gabby Hanna and Jesse Smiles about like being best friends with her, you know, fucking rapist or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. The first time they report on about it, they'll just be like, yeah, it's alleged. This is Gabby's side of the story, blah, blah, blah. And it'll be kind of fair, right? Well, the next video is like, we all know about Gabby Hanna. She's best friends with Jesse Smiles' rapist. So like the next video, it's fact. Like, I'm like, how? How do you report on it right the first time? And then the second through 10th time, everything just becomes like this is fact.
Yeah.
How about when they go back and they retroactively try to change their own reporting or change the narrative on something they talked about because it's favorable at the moment to change it? So one thing I've seen a lot in this community is that Toddy Westbrook was okay and didn't do anything wrong because James Charles actually turned out to be kind of fucky.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that is a very common thing. It's like, no, dude, at that time, Toddy fucked that up. Toddy is not
Toddy
anymore
had no
right.
fucking idea what she was talking about.
Yeah.
But because he went down a dark path, allegedly, now all of a sudden, like, it doesn't matter that she made a hit piece over vitamins.
Yeah, I'm
That's
still not sure
insane.
how correct or incorrect those James Charles allegations are. I haven't looked into them at all.
Well, it was he tried to turn straight men gay.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the big one, and that he was like rude to the waiter. And then fucking Jeffree Star comes out and goes, "You don't understand. He's a danger to society. I can't tell you why. And the reason why I can't tell you why is because I'm not going to contribute to the drama news cycle." Dude, is this guy a pedophile or what, bro? Like, if he's a fucking pedophile, you have to tell
Guys,
somebody.
I don't want the drama, but this guy's a danger to society.
Yeah, you either lied about somebody being a fucking pedophile or you're protecting a fucking pedophile.
I will say, though, out of every big YouTuber, has anybody been more universally hated than James Charles? I mean, no, but I've never heard anybody say anything nice about that guy.
Shane Dawson.
But even Shane has said horrible shit about James Charles behind the scene.
Yeah.
You know, nobody has said anything nice ever about James Charles. Everyone just roasts the shit out of him.
That's true.
They hate each other, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
But I mean, the thing about James Charles is he's still like, isn't he still like very financially successful, like killing it and all of his like.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I mean, Shane Dawson has a lot of money saved up, but as far as the reception around his stuff, I think it's like way lower. Like the public consciousness and like hype for the existence of Shane Dawson has hit like an all-time low right now, like lower than it's ever been. I think he'll come back eventually because this tends to happen to him. Like for like 2 years, he'll have like a a bad period, and then he'll come back.
He's literally canceled for shit he did years ago. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
to me.
Nick said he fucked a cat. Dude. I was baffled at what happened.
He definitely did not
crazy.
fuck a cat.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting bestiality out of him. It was really disappointing when I heard about that.
He got canceled because his dog attacked his fucking cat or some shit. It's so dumb.
Yeah,
Like, it's the
I
dumbest
know,
shit
I know.
ever.
I haven't looked at all of the like Shane Dawson stuff, so I don't know. I know Primink is pretty like headstrong. Like he thinks that Shane kind of deserved it. I don't know if that's real. Like I haven't seen the D'Angelo Wallace video or any of that, so I don't really know like how deserving Shane is of all that
I
stuff.
mean, he's definitely done some fucked shit, especially like in 2021 hindsight. But I think it is largely blown a little out of proportion. Now, granted, I'm not mega educated on everything, but just the shit I see him canceled for on Twitter is really dumb. It's super stupid.
That's gonna be the new shit, though, Willie. You're gonna be like, yeah, well, it's blown out of proportion. And just like you were saying before, it's gonna be like it's gonna come out that something he did behind the scenes that is really, really bad that never came out comes out, and here goes Willie getting clipped, posted on Twitter, and it's like, dude, Willie Mac, Shane Dawson sympathizer.
Honestly, I hope so. I've become too powerful over the past 2 weeks.
You and your
I don't think
T-tards, yeah,
I'm-
you're taking over.
Yeah, I'm the T-Tard Nation and then Drama Alert Nation.
Oh,
I'm
that's
too much of the
right.
nations.
How'd that go? That whole drama alert thing? That's just popping off for you, huh?
I mean, it was fun. Yeah.
Are you not considered to be, or what? How's that?
No, I mean, I think I'm considered. He's gonna try out some new people, and I don't know. It depends, right? All that stuff is up in the air. I definitely did it for cause one, how could you not? It's a hella meme.
Right.
But I don't know if I'm gonna be there forever.
Dude, he's in there with people like Will Power,
Who?
Who's Will Power?
the best Drama Alert host of all time. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
is he the guy that wouldn't stop laughing?
What the fuck?
He's like,
Yeah, no,
welcome
dude.
back to Drama Alert. I am Alex. Didn't expect to see me again, huh?
Yeah, he literally just laughs like out of control the whole fucking time.
Oh, I ain't never seen
He's
it.
like, now that a Drama Alert's never had a black host before, I got my. Oh yeah, I'm actually not gonna. It sounds better when it comes out of his mouth.
Yeah, no, so yeah, I don't know if it'll be a permanent thing. I don't know if it's necessarily my thing to go take over somebody else's show necessarily.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to do my own thing to a degree too. It depends how he wants to work with it. It depends if we could work something out. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
I thought it was really cool to see you on there. Again, if you guys in the audience want to see WillyMacShow on there, I know you guys liked it. I see it all over the comments. I've gone around. I've told multiple people to do this. If you want to see WillyMacShow in there and you want him to be big and happy, do what you can. Write a comment. Maybe you never commented on a Drama Alert video before. Tell them that you like Willy, because if you keep it to yourself, no one's gonna fucking know about it, because your brain isn't famous and the Drama Alert comment section is.
How fucking funny is it though that I end that video being like, if you don't like me, you can leave a dislike, but then I'm like, the dislike button's gone, motherfucker. I'm like, you stuck with me. You guys have no power. And then I LOL GG'd the audience. It's so funny.
Oh, do you want to talk a bit about that, the dislike button?
Oh, we can. What do you think about it, Nick? I know you've been kind of.
I personally love the fact that it's gone, and I think that
botted.
you guys should stay mad, fuckers. Deal with it. I don't care. You know what? Fucking dislike the pot. Oh wait, you can't. Willie's right.
Yeah,
it's not there anymore.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Like, look, my problem with it is that somebody like Belle Aubrey, right? She was deleting her comments on her videos. She's kind of given up on it now. But initially, if you look and scrolled through it, it looked like everyone agreed with her, right? So as a creator, I'm like, all right, well, shit, I got to respond. Well, since I see the dislike button there, since I see that my own comments getting deleted, and I could see that ratio on the dislikes, then I know, like, okay, well, people aren't taking this that seriously. I don't need to respond.
Well, Willy, if you go to my 13 Reasons Why video that has a 40% ratio, okay, you might get the idea that I'm deleting quite a few comments. Because why is nobody out here saying it's a bad video? Oh, wait, it's because over 60,000 dislikes were botted onto my fucking channel in the last 6 months, and guess what? They're all gone. So all the money you spent on that bitch, they're all fucking gone.
You're clearly in the minority, right? So why would we all accept this
But that doesn't mean I'm not affected, motherfucker. And I can sit here and laugh my ass off because it affects me on a personal level. So if everybody else has to suffer,
it doesn't
for me
affect
to
you.
feel
A dislike
a little
doesn't
bit better,
do fucking anything.
Absolutely it does, dude. If you show up to a drama video as a new user and you see a 60% fucking ratio, are you gonna say that that's the same thing as when you see it's 90%? Are you gonna walk into a brand new video of someone you've never fucking seen before that's on a controversial subject with a 60% like ratio and think that, hey, you know what, I'm gonna give this thing a fair shake? No, you're fucking not. And I swear to God, if you tell me that's not the case, I'm gonna call you a liar.
Honestly, I do not give a shit if I get dislikes. I do not think it fucking matters.
Yeah, I don't care if I get dislikes either. I care if somebody bots my shit, dude.
Why don't you just turn off likes on your channel then, or dislikes? You can already do it, Nick.
Because, alright, that's even worse. Because if I do that, YouTube's 100% right. There is a social pressure to keep them on, and I get it, dude. If I wasn't being botted, I wouldn't even consider taking them off. It's just like, now that it's gone for everybody, I think it's awesome. Fuck you. There's no social pressure anymore. I'm not gonna do anything about it. Now all of you have to conform to my channel's problem.
I like the social pressure. I like the drama there. The fact that Nick has something to bitch about on this podcast, I think is hilarious. Like, I love everything Dislikes brand, because to me, you're taking away a social part of social media. It makes no sense to me.
Absolutely. And it's inconvenient to you, not to me.
It's not inconvenient
so I'm gonna keep
to...
saying it's great.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, it's inconvenient to the person disliking the video.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm super fucking sad about it, because I tried to reach out to tons of people, and the only people who tried to help me was Tipster made a video, Tommy talked about it on his fucking show, and I appreciate that, and Keemstar tried to talk to somebody at YouTube. Otherwise, nobody fucking tried to help me with this.
Because who cares? Who cares if you're getting
I'll tell you why.
Because
well, yeah, you know what? Who cares? I'll fucking tell you who cares, bro.
Dude,
I'll tell you exactly who cares, bro.
Good.
Okay? Because when I get fucking dislike bombed through bots and shit, okay, everyone tells me, dude, dislikes don't fucking matter. I don't know why you care about them.
It's true.
And then they remove the fucking button, and suddenly dislikes fucking matter again. Ladies and gentlemen, dislikes are so important. They show fucking scams. Now everyone's like, oh, there's 50 different reasons why dislikes should exist.
Bro,
they can tell you when a video is a scam. They can tell you when a video is bad.
Bro, you're
They can
clearly
tell you when a video
misinterpreting what they say by that, though.
No, it's a blatant hypocrisy.
No,
If
it's
I have
not. It's not.
If I get 5,000 free dislikes on my video, everyone tells me to suck it up, and it doesn't mean anything. But if
It
you
doesn't,
because
it's fake people giving you a dislike. It's fake people giving you a dislike. It doesn't matter.
And it's still the same thing when somebody looks at it. So if Johnny fucking retard walks over to fucking The Right Opinions channel and can't see the dislikes, oh, he might not know if he's promoting a fucking scam, even though Tro would never do that. But if they walk over to my channel and they see fucking 6,000 dislikes on a brand new drama video, you don't think that there's any negatives that come from that?
Yeah, you're right, Nick. If you were making tutorial videos, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not not going to trust this guy because of the dislike bar, but you aren't making tutorial videos. You're giving your opinion on the internet.
Yeah, I'm giving opinion videos. That's entirely something someone might not they might not hold my opinion at the same weight if they see I have fucking 60s and 50%.
Is there any examples of this, of like, is there like 5 comments saying this, or is it just like, because you get caught up when a small ass person says something?
No, because all my comments are in fucking Russian saying emoji dislike.
Then who cares? Who cares?
Well, I'm not necessarily posting, so we can find out when it comes back, but I'm just saying, it's like, if you look at
You're
my whole
bitching
channel,
about shit that hasn't even happened yet.
if you look at 15 consecutive videos that are rated extremely poorly, that obviously comes with something.
Why do you care? You don't post anyway.
All right. I'm just saying,
You
it's
don't
super
upload anyway.
hypocritical that no
It's
fucking
not
YouTuber has any.
hypocritical.
Yes,
You're getting
it absolutely
confused.
is.
Not caring if you get botted dislikes is completely different than caring about them taking the dislike button away,
No.
dude. Clearly.
No, you're not seeing what I'm explaining. I get 6,000 dislikes botted on my channel. Everyone tells me it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does not matter. I agree.
There's no conceivable drawback
Yes.
to having a ton of dislikes.
Interaction is
Dislikes
always good
don't
on a video.
Yeah, they say dislikes don't do anything. It doesn't
They
matter.
don't.
It's
It's
just
true.
interaction. Deal with it.
Yes.
So when they remove the dislike bar, suddenly it's the most important thing in the world.
It is
it's used
important.
to indicate
It is
scams.
important, Nick.
It's used to indicate bad actors. Like they're
That
quoting
is,
all these
those
different
things are not
reasons.
mutually exclusive. That's not a
So
contradiction.
how can you tell me my dislikes don't matter?
Because
but
your dislikes are
mean that
bots.
You're a bad
Your
actor.
dislikes are bots, Nick. That's the difference, bro.
Wait, but who knows that? I'm sorry. Does every YouTuber know that my dislikes are botted?
no, you know that. That's all that matters.
No,
it's a fake
it's not.
person giving you a
Hold
dislike.
on.
It
So your
doesn't
fucking
matter.
your example was Belle Aubrey. If you go to her channel, you see she has a shit ton of dislikes. The comments are all positive, but the dislikes prove the video is shitty.
Yeah.
If you go to my video, the comments are all positive and the dislikes are shitty. What's the difference between my fucking YouTube hypocrites video or my Def Noodles video and then the fucking her response to you?
Because if I made a video on Belle Aubrey and she makes a counter response to it, I'm look at that and I go, should I respond to it? Are people taking this seriously? I see all the dislikes. I go, no, I don't need to respond. So if you're worried about a big YouTuber not responding to you because of the dislike bar, I think that's not very high priority.
You think hold on. You think the only reason the dislikes are important are because like whether you're gonna respond? You don't think there's an audience aspect that looks at her video and goes, "Oh, this isn't even worth watching. This woman's unhinged."
I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people were
What
watching.
do you mean you don't know? Oh, come on. I don't believe that.
A lot of
I
people
don't
were watching
believe
both
that.
of our videos.
I don't believe that. You don't think that her video having a terrible dislike ratio
I
has
think
any...
dislikes is a good way to know if somebody's agreeing with your
Okay,
take or
so
not.
then why would I fucking want 6,000 audible visible dislikes on my channel?
No, you obviously don't want to be botted, but since it's all fake and most people know the dislikes
I feel
are
like
fake,
this
and most
argument
of
is
the comments
retarded. What are
good.
you
Yeah,
even
this is a
arguing over
stupid
at this
argument.
point?
It is kind of retarded.
This has been
because
retarded for like
across
20
the board.
minutes.
Yeah, across the board. Just because they're botting that, what they botted your whole channel or that
No,
one
they
video?
botted fucking like 15 consecutive videos, and then they just go normal again.
Do you think it matters at all? I don't know. I can't be the only one that thinks it doesn't matter.
Absolutely. If I have a fucking 99% Zaptai return interview, that's a 75 now. What is that? Like, that could change perception if a new user comes and finds it.
Has it though?
I'm not sure.
There's no way for him
How
to
could
know.
I possibly know that?
Yeah, I mean, you get what I'm saying? Why does it matter?
Because a 99% looks good and a 75% looks bad.
I'm disliking the Zaptai interview now. Fuck
I'm
you,
disliking
bro.
every video now.
I'm disliking this whole channel.
I think it's annoying based on the simple fact that it's like wrong. It's just a false like perception of how his video is.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Nick has a chance to complain about that, but I don't think it's a hypocrisy
So
in the
wait,
community.
because people are saying like you can go to the new YouTube dislike video where they announce the dislikes are bad, and people are saying that because the video is ratioed, that means the audience doesn't want the feature. So what does it mean when my video is ratioed by a bot? The audience doesn't know that I've been botted. That's the hypocrisy.
I know, but has that happened? Has your standing in the community fallen because of that? I don't feel like it has. You're like one of the most
I
respected
don't think it
dudes.
has to. I don't think it has to prove my point. My point is that people are saying
Dude, your
my
point's
dislikes...
completely hypothetical.
It's not hypothetical. People are telling me my dislikes don't matter, but those dislikes mean something. What's the difference?
Who?
Who's telling you that?
People on social media who have no problem with like the whole, oh, Nick, you should just fucking use your stupid fucking, you should just keep going with your, with the videos or whatever. It doesn't matter if everyone fucking dislike bots every single
Dude,
one
don't
of your videos.
act like you aren't making videos because the dislike bot,
I'm
bro.
not. That's not what
why.
I'm saying at all. I'm saying people are
Okay.
telling me that it doesn't matter that my videos are botted because like the dislikes don't matter. It's all interaction. Just keep posting. It doesn't matter. It's free money. Free. By the way, it's also a direct violation of YouTube's policy on botted engagement, and they could literally terminate my channel if they deemed that I had anything to do with it. Just to be clear. So that's also another problem with this.
I mean, I don't feel like that's gonna happen.
Well, I'm
sure,
just saying it's $50,000 of revenue where ads ran on it and people paid money to the company. So if they want to come through and fucking clear out my channel, I'd have a hard time explaining why there's so many botted views on it because of that. Because if you botted fucking 50,000 dislikes, you botted 50,000 views, and you're getting ads rolling on that, so that's money that shouldn't be going through. But that's besides the point. If you're going to say that my dislikes don't matter because they're botted when nobody knows they're botted, you can't argue that the dislikes on that video mean anything. It doesn't mean that YouTube's perception is bad.
Likes and dislikes count as engagement. So when somebody's like, it doesn't matter, that could be what they mean, because they don't care if they get dislikes.
No, they
or
say
not.
like, why do you care if you have dislikes? It's just engagement. That doesn't address any of my points. I don't care about that.
Oh, so your points, yeah. But they are correct. They are correct.
My videos get like 300,000 views on a channel that's like a third of that, dude. So it's like, yeah, I don't really, dude. I don't care about engagement. My views are fine.
But if you're getting hella views, I mean, isn't that? I don't understand. I don't follow this at all, and I don't think I will agree with it. But how funny is it though that the video they're like, we're getting rid of dislikes because of hate, and then like immediately that video just gets nuked.
Well, I mean, you knew that was gonna happen.
yeah,
That's
you
so
can
funny.
see that coming. Yeah.
They probably knew that was gonna happen.
Back in the day, they had this YouTube feature where it was called like the Creator Academy, right? When you made a new account, and it was all these videos you could watch.
I remember
and in
that.
one of the videos,
still
it
have
was
it.
Still
like,
around. Yeah, it's still
it was
around.
like, this is how you report a YouTube video. And I was like, oh, and I tested it on that video. That has to be the most reported YouTube video in history, because people just being like, oh yeah, look at this.
Wait, yeah, I remember you were like showing your flag history, and you had like how to report a video on your flag.
Yeah, it's like that has to be everyone's first reported video is that video. YouTube's like Skynet, but it's like the preschool version of Skynet. It's even worse, you know. Instead of everyone just getting like massively killed, it's just like killing you with kindness. There, that's like, you're being too mean to Susie Lou.
Yeah.
You made fun of her forehead. Now we have to execute you in your videos.
Goodbye.
Execute Order 66.
Yeah. I don't know. YouTube's an interesting conversation because everyone's experience with it just from the kind of content you upload is like completely different.
Yeah, that is true. Because you'll have dudes that have 5 million subs, and it's like, dude, YouTube's great. I mean, I contact somebody, this and that, and then you got this guy that has
contact somebody, it gets fixed.
Yeah, and you have like a guy with 8,000 subs that's been busting his dick making probably good content, and then fucking his channel gets deleted.
Well,
and he never gets
here's a
heard,
better
you know?
example. On the other side of that, you got Keemstar who's like, I can't talk about H3 the way I want to. Like, what the fuck, you know?
And then
like,
H3's out here doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, it's just YouTube definitely is it's like anything else. Like even if you're like a kid and you're breaking the law and you get caught drinking or some shit, right?
Yeah.
If your dad's the sheriff, you're gonna be treated different than some kid who has no connection to law enforcement. It's the same shit.
Just as one last subject for this podcast, and then we can wrap things up. Are you guys familiar with the YouTube channel Pegasus?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen the name around.
Yeah, he's got like almost 800K subs on YouTube, pretty big channel. You know, he makes sort of like average like gameplay commentary stuff, like reacting to cringe, whatever.
Right.
Today he posted a video called "YouTuber Steals All My Videos," where he called out a fellow YouTuber who has basically half a sub count, and pointed out the fact that this guy is basically ripping off like all of his videos consistently, like day after day.
Can you like quantify what you mean by like ripping off? Because like, is it like they're stealing a topic or
Gameplay footage.
When I say ripping off, I mean this guy will make a video with either literally the same thumbnail or almost exactly the same thumbnail.
Yeah, his name's Tag Swag, just so everyone knows who we're talking about.
Exactly. An extremely similar title or basically the same title. He will use the same exact gameplay for it. He'll talk about the same exact like if he's like reacting to like some cringe, he'll like react to the same exact like posts in order.
Like, here's the thing. I understand, like, if you're just starting YouTube, like, because I did this too. I think it's a great way to start. Find someone you really like and then copy them, and then you go watch the other person's video, and you go, why is his still better than mine, even though I just copied it?
It teaches you how to make videos.
One of the videos on Pegasus' channel is "These Kids Are Really Cringe" Part 4, and I clicked on the other channel.
Yeah.
"These Kids Are Really Cringe" Part 2.
Yeah. It's literally that.
It's the same exact topic.
So I
and title.
understand, like, copying somebody to learn, but this guy already has 300,000 subscribers. It's like, dude,
and he
you
hasn't
can't
branched
do that
off.
anymore. You're too big.
Yeah,
now.
he's just been leeching forever.
You're
Yeah.
like leeching weight. Yeah, you can't do that once you're making money and you're like in the game.
Well, I guess you would say technically he can continue to the end of time, right? We can say it's wrong all we want, but he'll just keep going if he don't care.
You're right. If you're him, what is the reason to stop outside of just like public pressure?
But yeah, but this is also not obviously what you mean by that is that you're like in the wrong community to be doing that. You're not like a cooking show.
Yeah.
Because nobody would give a fuck. But you're in the commentary community, so obviously there's gonna be some problems here.
Do you know what's funny? If they turn off the dislike bar, I mean, how is he gonna know? Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just a few comments.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
dislikes don't do anything, so it is just interaction. You're probably fine.
Yeah.
It won't
Hey,
really change
overall, I
anything.
agree with you.
Yeah, but
Overall, I
that dude,
agree
now
with
they
that.
set it up, right? Like you not only is your dislikes hidden now, because I'm assuming you can. I'm not up to par with how they're handling it, but you can see it and click it, but nobody else can see it but the creator, right? Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay, so they got it set up now to where you can dislike it and you can leave a comment, but now the creator can have those hidden and also delete your comments. So in the end, no one will ever know anything's wrong.
I love the idea that I could just put out the most slanderous fucking video ever, and if I just delete everything, nobody will know. It'll be
Willie,
amazing.
thankfully, the dislikes don't prove slander. It could just be bots, and in which case
Yeah.
it's just interaction.
Nick, why do you? Not everyone. You're like 1.01%, bro,
Nah,
of the
dude.
people.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I care about the issue.
You are the smallest minority of this.
Absolutely, and I'm proud as fuck they got rid of that button. Suck my dick.
You know what? I hope next time YouTube does an unpopular thing, like ban somebody or something, I'll be like, you know what, Nick? There's one person out there that affected.
Yeah.
I'm glad they
That's
did it.
it. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
there
they
you
did
go.
it.
YouTube removes dark mode because one person's eyes got like.
One person couldn't see enough on their laptop, and I'm gonna be like, good. I'm glad that one person's gonna be really happy. Tom, dude, your Tom Dark series has made me wanted to start my own daily shitter uploader of Tom Dark.
Yeah,
but
that one's popping
it'll
off.
just be on my second channel.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's I didn't expect it to do as well as it is, but I'm kind of like consistently averaging like 25 to 30K views.
Yeah.
You say that. I remember you though texting me about it. Like, I will turn this into something because the main channel blows. Fuck this nerd shit.
It's one of those things like you kind of just say that to yourself to like manifest it, but like, you know, the whole time I was doing it, there was like a lot of self-doubt with it, but
Yeah.
I'm very thankful that it managed to pick up. It's making some decent money right
Yeah,
now.
dude,
Oh
it's
my
literally
God,
doing better than my
Tom.
main channel, I think. So fuck yeah.
Tom.
But what's up, Vega?
Tom, you with this, you know what? You try to sneak it in there, but I caught it. I saw your fucking tweet today with that little bullshit of drinking coffee while it's snowing outside. I get to work on a video. Oh my God. That live, laugh, love bullshit.
Why
And
can
you're
I
here
not
with
be
this.
happy?
You know what? I was just manifesting my destiny with this second channel.
I
What's going on with you,
Wait,
Tom?
but do I have to just talk wanting to kill myself all the time?
Hold on, Tom. Why are you writing cozy in your tweets? I know why Augie's doing it. Are you going on there too?
Cozy is a word that means comfortable. What the fuck is wrong with
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
you? What do you mean, okay,
You
buddy?
started
What else does it
dropping the
mean?
cozies as soon as Augie started dropping the cozies. In
Oh
the sentences.
no! Don't tell
I
me
was
that's
tweeting about
fucking
Cozy
true.
a year ago, you retard. It's a 4chan meme. Fuck off. Also, there is nothing nicer than drinking a coffee and working on a video.
Oh,
May I
God.
add,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Tom, are you what? Are you internet a J? Like, what are you?
Why did you compare me
This
to a
is you
J? I
now?
am nothing like a J.
Tom, you're a lot like a Jay.
Fuck off.
He always writes those like cozy tweets too, and you're like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like it's off your brand.
I make one tweet about enjoying my life, and suddenly I get shit on.
Basically, I hope that one tweet ruins your fucking career, dude. I think we need to stop Turkey.
Yeah, Tom,
now.
stop it.
Wait, I don't know. Why does anyone have problems with Internet of Jay? I saw everyone like blowing his cock on Twitter last week. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's not as bad as everyone says."
Oh, I saw the tweet from Willie.
I like Internet a J. I just hate when he bitches.
No one
He's the-
publicly other than me has shit on Internet of J.
Willie
I'm the
has.
only
Are
one.
you kidding
Really?
me, dude? I'm like the biggest
Yeah,
dude.
Willie.
Okay, Willie, you did a little bit, but like no one else does.
Everyone's
really.
like, "What's really the problem with him? I don't
It's true.
understand. Why would people not like him?"
I don't like his videos and I don't like his tweets. And also, why compare me to a Jay for that tweet? He bitches too much. I was being nice. I'm still offended that you compare me to
No,
him.
if he tweeted that same tweet, you would be texting me right now, being like, "I will. This man is out of control. We cannot let this continue." And the
I wouldn't.
You would.
I
That
would
be
not.
you, exactly.
I would
know
not.
this.
But there's nothing cringy about that tweet. The times that I send you like shit from a Jay is when he's tweeting like one day he'll be tweeting like, "Oh, I just fucked so many women."
Really? I did not see that coming.
He'll tweet things like, "I realized that in my youth I was such a loser. Then I grew up, and now I realize that I'm worth every penny I earn."
It's
and then,
true, he would write something like
and then
that.
the next day he'll tweet shit like, "I'm too ugly for women to love me."
Yeah, he does do that.
Oh boy.
Tom, I do have to say, man, the fun part about you doing the Tom Dark stuff and commentary is it's just made everything so much looser. Like, I feel like you and me have been fucking around so much, and we got dumpy and we're fucking around too. And it's just become really fun. Everyone's just giving each other shit, goofing around.
It feels fun again. It's not a business.
Except for that weird cozy shit you got going on with coffee.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, you know what? I'll just go back to
I'm gonna
tweeting
get a nice
about
coffee when it's snowing outside. I'm gonna do my fucking nails.
Like the only thing that could have saved that tweet if at the end you would say, I have a razor to my wrst or something. And I would be like, oh, that's a Turkey Tom.
That's
tweet.
what I'm saying. Like, do you want me to just tweet like I'm so happy right now?
Yeah,
Also, I want to kill myself.
Yes. There you go.
that would be more on brand, honestly.
Willie, you know what? We can't let you off the hook neither, dog. Well, maybe the guys agree. But I saw that quote tweet that you did, and I laughed. But at the same time, I was like, dang, you'd have to go that hard on that, man. That tweet wasn't that bad,
What
was
quote
it?
tweet? Oh, the
When
one
you
of a
quote
J?
tweeted internet
Dude,
agent.
look, all I'm saying, I've literally seen this guy go ahead and talk like every other day. He'll be like, yeah, you know what? I'm crushing in life. All the women love me. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. And then the next day, he's feeling all bad for himself. And I just got fucking sick of it. No, I'm not going to sit there and fucking see that every day. All right? Stop being I hate when he bitches. I don't think he makes the worst videos in the world. I think he gets a lot of shit wrong. I don't think, like, he sucks his own dick so much. He's like, now I make documentaries and, like,
Did he say
deep
that?
research documentaries.
Oh my god, he makes these tweets. He's like, "Don't be a dick, or else I'll make a well-researched video on you."
You don't. You make the
Right.
same fucking low effort garbage the rest of us do.
Hey, speak for yourself, Willie.
All right, you don't make videos at all, Vega. I mean, come on.
There you go.
No, literally, I've archived so many of his tweets. He'll tweet shit like Eminem used to, or not tweet, but imagine an Eminem song where he's like, "Oh, my teachers used to tell me I was shit. Well, now I'm a fucking poet." You know, AJ will tweet shit like, "Oh, my teachers shit on my writing abilities. Now I'm a YouTuber who writes shit every week. Look at me now."
He makes deep thought documentary. It's like, bro,
You
you're
make behind the meme videos, okay? I don't want to hear it.
like, here's the thing, Vega. I sit there and I admit that I'm a shitlord.
Right.
I admit that my videos are fucking the same trash as everyone.
Right.
He thinks he's like this fucking, remember that thing, what's it called, like Blackfin or something, that big documentary that came out with like them eating dolphins in Japan?
Right.
Right?
Okay.
He thinks he's literally doing that
He's
shit,
like the next
busting
Lamino.
stories.
Yeah.
Dude, listen to this Twitter interaction, all right? So a Jay a while ago, he tweets out, "I'm fucking disgusted by creators who tell small and aspiring creators filthy lies and discourage them.
Like, who's he talking about?
Don't be stopped by some cuck trying to stop you from taking their job. You can do it. Don't give up. Make that video." Like, I don't know who this is about, but
Yeah,
Tabor
who?
TCU, you guys know Matt Tabor?
Yeah.
Tabor's my
Oh
boy.
god,
He
it's like
quote
a fucking
tweets it.
orgy of people I hate in one tweet.
Dude, Tabor's my boy.
This is what
Holy
Matt Tabor
shit.
says. Matt Tabor quote tweets it. He goes, "Write perfectly generic motivational tweet. Invent situation that does not exist and include villain to reinforce concept. Click tweet. Bask in glory."
Oh, it's a banger! I gotta give him
That's the
credit.
perfect
Are you
tweet.
kidding?
Dude,
Exactly.
Tabor's the shit,
Oh,
dude.
fuck
Tabor's
him!
cool.
But that was a good one. I gotta give him credit.
Dude, listen to Jay's response. Listen to this. He goes, "OMG, dude, this isn't generic, nor did I invent a situation. You are clearly bitter that I unfollowed you." And literally quote tweet and comment negative shit on anything I write. Get a fucking life. This is why no one likes you.
Whoa.
Look, here's the thing. I'm not saying it. All right, but I'm saying it, Like, I think Internet of J is an AI created YouTuber. They've tried to create, like, the specimen of YouTube, and they made Internet of J, and he's like this experiment that's gone out. It's worked. He's doing the same
Wait, dude,
thing.
he's an industry plant. That's why all these random YouTubers just show up for the intro.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Dude, Wavy was in one of them. He's like, "Hey, I'm here for Internet of J. We're gonna be doing a
that's
video
the best
today."
Wavy impression
And
ever.
then and then this one, it's like Jay Aubrey's like, "Internet a J is actually going to be making a document." Then there's McCrudden who's like, "Internet a J is going to be here."
I can't wait for me to be in an Internet of J thing, and then the next day talk shit. That'll be the best.
Yeah,
thing.
you'll make a video. Internet of J is the biggest douchebag the day after having a beer with him.
Look, like I said, I don't have a problem with him. He just thinks he's super fucking hot shit when it's like, dude, your videos are... I do not think he makes very high effort content. I think
No.
he gets a ton wrong.
I think he honestly might lose an IQ test to XQC.
I kind of agree, Willie. Like, if he was more self-aware about the fact that he's just like shitting out really kind of like subpar videos, I would be like, okay, whatever. He's just a shitter. But instead, he's convinced himself that he's like next.
It's a Jalen video with a Staffo thumbnail. Let's not fucking call it anything else.
Dude, his videos are like, he goes to Wikitubia, he like copy and paste like the facts section and like the quotes.
You know those text-to-speech things where they just read like Reddit.
Right.
That's him.
his videos.
That's literally his videos to me. Yeah,
and then he's
honestly.
responding to this on stream right now. He's like, I actually don't make Reddit content. I don't know what Willie Mac is saying.
It was truly more sus than a character from Among Us.
Dude, that went viral, and he probably had no idea why.
that was the
remember
funniest
that?
thing he did. Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking fake. I'm
He's like,
telling you.
this was truly more sus than a character from Among Us. The way he was sexually harassing girls or something like that.
He was talking about Mini Lad.
It's so
Mini
fucking
Lad, dude.
crazy. Like, here's the thing. If you're at least fucking self-aware of that and not up your own ass so much, I love it then. That's great. I think it's
What
awesome.
if he is? What if he is just memeing around?
He's
and everybody's
not,
taking
he's
him
not.
serious?
He's not.
He's not really.
not.
Okay.
You know how like Jay does like rise and fall videos, right?
Yeah.
So he decides that he's going to make the rise and fall of Keemstar.
Yeah.
I think it came out like 5 months ago, and at the time, Keem was actually doing really well on YouTube, right? And so Jay makes this video, Keemstar sees it, and he's like, "This video is like wrong. Like you got a bunch of shit wrong."
Before you go on, the video was like, all right, so he's like, this is like an unbiased perspective, Vega, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he would do like a 7-minute fucking part about like how Keemstar said to Total Biscuit, I can't wait to report your death, and how it was like a horrible situation that Keem did.
Right.
Then he'd be like, and then in the coming months, Keemstar started a podcast with FaZe Banks called Mom's Basement. Anyways, 2 months later, H3H3 released a content nuke and destroyed Keemstar. And it
There's
was like,
no real narrative.
He just lists shit that happens. It's insane.
Yeah.
he just lists it. It's like 1 second of like positive, and then it's like 5 minutes of bad. Which again, in my videos, I do that sometimes, but I don't try to say like it's a neutral, unbiased rise and fall video.
But it's also like, I mean, technically these events are in order, but like you don't accurately represent how they happen, right? Like it's not really a good rise and fall. Okay, so Keemstar's like, okay, this video's shit, right? And eventually Ajay puts out this tweet, this big twit longer about how
I can't wait for this.
he basically downloaded this scam app and lost $25,000 in Bitcoin because he put it in this fake crypto wallet,
That's
right?
so
I remember
much
you
fucking-
guys talk about this. I remember you
Yeah.
talk about this.
It took like
yeah.
4 days to download. He got it on like Reddit. He like ended up giving out his password to some random guy on Reddit and lost like $5,000 more or something. It was a whole fiasco, right?
No. He tried to reach out to their support, and they're like, "Can you put more money on the account to see if there's a problem with it?" But the support was just the scammer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So he
I did
got
not know that.
He got totally fucked, right? So he posts this kind of like sad twit longer about it. And Keemstar, you know, he sees this. He's like, you know, he's rubbing his hands together behind his fucking desk. He's like, oh shit,
Right.
I'm gonna fucking own this guy. So he tweets out in response, he's like, rise and fall of your bank account, which I thought was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny. And Ajay responds, he's like, Keemstar's reply to me after I got scammed out of 20 to 25K USD. I don't feel ashamed or bad. I learned from the dangers of cryptocurrency. If you want to shit on a creator 1/50th of your size for legit getting robbed, go ahead, dude. He's like taking the high ground here, like, oh, Keemstar totally just like, you know, he's fucking with me and I'm a small creator and he's totally being like a bad influence in the community, you know. He's playing the victim. He's like, my channel is so much smaller.
He literally just meaned on him.
Yeah,
and he's
he
taking
just
it
fucked
so
with him, man.
seriously.
Oh my! Anyone who says that stupid bullshit, like a creator 50% of my 1/50th of my size, dude. If you're a small YouTuber and you get into a fight with a big YouTuber, you've probably hit the fucking lottery.
Right.
He started the fight. He
Well,
made the
thing
fucking
is,
video.
No, if you talk shit, you're allowed to go ahead and get shit on back. That's how.
regardless
that's
of
how
your
the
size.
world works, bro.
Yeah.
He sounds a lot like the new generation of fucking journalists, where if you have any problem with their article, it's harassment.
If you give your opinion online, you cannot be surprised when people disagree and give their opinion. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, and also just as a future note, if you're actually posting online how much you lost in cryptocurrency, upwards of what, 25K or 30K?
Dude, it's so much money.
You gotta
That's fucking
expect
crazy.
motherfuckers. It's
Yeah.
the internet, dude. What do you think was gonna happen?
He said he's not ashamed of it. I would be ashamed of it.
I was getting fucking like erections when I would see people lose their money in cryptocurrency. I was getting so tired of the Bitcoin millionaires who were not even Bitcoin, the Dogecoin millionaires were talking about like they literally learned crypto last week
Yeah.
and they were just bragging all fucking day. I muted all the fucking terms and shit. It was so annoying. And then as soon as it crashed, everyone was like doomer, depressed, suicidal mode, and it was so fucking funny to me. It was like all the Dogecoin appreciation tweets fucking left my inbox. People who they changed their name to Dogecoin Whale and were just tweeting updates about it. They just fucking deleted their accounts. Dude, like it was a huge crash. And every time anybody lost a shitload of money on crypto, I was just giggling like an asshole. So this was so fucking funny when somebody's like, how dare you talk about how I lost only $20,000. Remember he was trying to justify it. He's like, it's really not that much money when you think about it. No, motherfucker, that's a lot of money. money.
Bro, it is a shit ton of money.
All right, guys. There's one question that we have to answer from the because we haven't done like chat questions in a while. All right.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about those. We promised we would answer them, and there's just
All
no.
right, let's answer all the chat questions. I would love to answer the chat questions.
Willie, we ask every guest that comes on here. So this is your question, okay?
Let's hear it.
All right. So you're in a position where your dad's dick is partially in your ass and your dick is partially in your mom. Do you move back or forward to get out of this position?
He fucking left.
He left.
Willie, thank you for coming on the podcast. He literally left the call thanks to Nick. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Half Baked. Willie's the man. Go subscribe to him. Go check him out on Twitter. Follow him. Watch all his videos. Like his shit. And go subscribe or go sign up to our Patreon.
Oh my god. Yo, fucking like, share, and subscribe, bitch.
All right, Tom, take us out.
And we're gay.
Man, these fucking people to ask me this shit. Go fuck yourself. I ain't answering.